Teatro Círculo celebrates its 6th annual senior program as part of the Cultural Immigrant Initiative entitled Abuelito Dime Tu, Grandpa, Tell Me a Story. Supported in part by public funds from the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs in partnership with City Council. Abuelito Dime Tu is run by founding artistic and executive director Jose Cheo Oliveras, with program coordinator Ruben Darío Cruz and theatrical instructor Mariana Boninconti Cruz. Conducted in 6 senior centers throughout Manhattan, the Bronx, and Brooklyn, seniors engage in physical and mental exercises to prepare them to perform in theater, music, and spoken word, culminating in a public presentation. The following are excerpts from our work.
Porque Estados Unidos es un país de inmigrantes que nos abre la puerta a todo, sin distinción de raza, de religión y culto.
Me llamo Brunilda de Jesús, que a los 74 años yo no esperaba hacer esto. Por eso que vengo, me fascina, porque estoy muy activa.
Bueno, mi nombre es Margarita Ramos y me enteré de este proyecto porque vino el productor con su esposa y ellos están en un grupo. Vinieron aquí al centro de Morris en el Bronx y muy buena, yo lo gocé, yo me la disfruté, bien chévere, todo muy bonito y me gustó el programa y pienso que sería bueno que siguieran viniendo y hacer otras cosas aquí en el centro porque este centro es un centro muy activo y estamos bien contentas con el centro.
My name is Barbara Bailey and I'm an only child at age 64. It's just me. I made a decision. I had to start getting back to living life and not just staying in the house and not being depressed, but you know, when you've been with somebody for so long, and I've always been with my mother, it was a totally new experience to be without her. And I signed up, and ever since then, it's been like a roller coaster ride of living life. And that was always another thing on my bucket list that I wanted to check off. Everything in this center is checking off all my bucket lists. My experience working with Ruben, the director, and Mariana, the drama teacher, was mind-blowing because they are so giving of not their time, their energy, but their spirit. They help you bring out the best in you know, and they have the patience to wait until it comes out. That's the beauty that I saw in those 2 people. It's a lot of laughs. The acting class is fun because it allows you to go places that you normally wouldn't go, and the people who are there, they're there for the same reason. That's what I want to be. I want to be around people who have the same passion, the same zest for life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got to have zest for life, and you make it happen. We each make it happen. It's a circle. You give out the energy, and the energies keep circling among each other, and it builds. And anything you want in life, you can have. So my bucket list it was long, but it's getting short now. Love that bucket list. Ticking it off one by one.
My name is Minister-elect Christine Gentilis. When you see a husband and wife, a team, together, that's very unusual. Speaking Spanish and English. It wasn't one-sided. They didn't cater to just Spanish. They spoke Spanish and they spoke English. And his wife, oh my God. At the beginning, when we were doing those exercises, the breathing exercises and the warm-up, I thought that was the best. It was like being on TV right then. And it's the great. It's the best.
Screaming at the servants day and night. I built a staircase going up and a staircase going down and a staircase going nowhere at all. It was a thrifty land. Bitty, bitty,
passage from the Broadway show Raisin in the Sun by Lorraine Hansberry, and it recalls the feelings of a young girl who was influenced in a career choice. And this show won many awards. So her name is Benita, and she's saying that I used to slide when we were little. We would take our sleds outside and we would slide all day long on the ice-covered stone steps of the neighborhood houses down the street.
Todavía me acuerdo el día que me gradué de la universidad. Era una meta cumplida en mi vida. Ahora me tocaba cumplir la meta que todas las mujeres soñamos. El de casarnos, conseguir un buen hombre y casarnos por la iglesia, en una iglesia linda, llena de flores, con música de violines, vistiendo mi vestido blanco con una cola larguísima.
Les vengo a hablar de algo muy común en los matrimonios. El dinero. El dinero es de ellos, las penas son de nosotros. Las otras noches llegó a mi hogar mi cónyuge, todo excitado, y con gesto de lobo se me abalanzó encima, al grito: ¡te la voy a romper! ¡Te la voy a romper! No sé por qué supuse que era una invitación a la lujuria. Ingenuidad la mía. Porque estamos viviendo en una época en que no importa a la hora que usted prende el televisor, ahí hay un partido de fútbol. Que la Copa América, que el torneo de apertura, que la Suda 20, que la Copa Libertadores, en fin. Pero nosotros no objetamos. Nosotros no objetamos por los cientos de partidos que se pasan semanalmente, no. Nosotros objetamos por los cientos de maridos que sentadotes allí con el control remoto, rodeado de lata vacía, platos sucios y pantuflas olorosas. ¡Les estoy hablando a ti! ¡Rayo! Porque un bicho rastrero, aun siendo el más maldito, comparado contigo, se queda muy chiquito. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky, stormy weather since my man and I, we ain't together, keeps raining all the time. On a clear day, rise and look around you, and you'll see who you are. Are we really happy with this lonely game we play? Searching for the right words to say. I don't know how to love you, what to do, how to move you. I've been changed, yes, really changed in these past few days. When I see myself, I seem like someone else. Back in the day, when we spoke in civilized voices, women in white and sturdy young men at the oar. Back to days when I let you make all my choices. We can never go back to before. don't do yoga like I used to. Boy, do I not do yoga like I used to. And that's, something I have to continue to come to terms with. So, just one of those things.
Hi, do you hear me?
Mhm.
Okay. I remember from my childhood watching on TV Mr. Ed.
I spent an hour FaceTiming with my 4-year-old grandson. It was so much fun. 3 times in one day. And my thorn is I really haven't gone out, and when I went out, no one was wearing the mask.
Mm.
My rose would be spending this past weekend, the whole weekend, with my 6-year-old granddaughter. And I'm the only one who actually played ball with her. So we spend a good part of Sunday afternoon just playing ball in the backyard.
Yeah. Shreya, you hear me? Yeah. Okay. Well, the good stuff is that I would like to stress the good stuff because my husband passed away but a little over a month ago. So I'm getting used to being by myself. And I'm still mourning. But the good stuff I had is I got weights to do exercise. I do exercise on Zoom class with weights, 2-pounders and 4-pounders. And I got also the yoga mat. So this is good. Father's Day was okay too because I spent it with my daughter's in-laws' backyard, and their family was all together. We had lunch together, so that was very nice. And my granddaughter always picks me up.
Cut off.
Mr. Dano. That was my maiden name, but I am Valerie Wood now. Anyway.
A thorn is a thorn, a rose is a rose, or a thorn and a rose from opposite poles. One blooms, but one frozen a threatening pose, one fragrant, the other a poke in the nose. The thorny bullhorn, masks not worn, masked misinformed, mutual scorn. Home alone and forlorn, your hair is unshorn, CNN in good form, but each tribe is inborn. Too tired to conform or follow the norm, why you really have to get up every morn, and why not be naked like the day you were born? No one to impose or step on my toes, be my foes, come to blows, besides me no bozos, but no one who cajoles, consoles, or extols, takes arm in arm strolls, or shares the cosmos, encourages no-nos, or glows like rainbows, or just holds you close as tenderness grows. So the streets are a swarm, but inform and transform, injustice exposed, but hope interposed. What's the thorn in the rose? Where's the rose in the thorn? Must we forewarn we're not out of the storm? Where's the rose in the thorn? What's the thorn in the rose? How it all goes, nobody knows. Fantastic. Pack up all my cares and woes. Here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is he. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here can love or understand me. What hard luck stories they are handing. Make my bed and light the light. All arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye bye.
time it rains pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune falling all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Save them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and for me.